It's not working. I'm not able to do this or that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust a couple things. Your body position is very, very important, okay? So let me borrow Chris. No, not Chris. So we're on the same color. Let's see the chart real quick. Okay. Watch what I do with my legs, okay? As I have the knee shield here, okay? This is a frame, okay? My left hand on his shoulder. As he applies pressure to me, I'm using my left elbow on his, let's say, right shoulder, okay? Because I don't want to allow him to pressure me, okay? And I keep this frame, okay? And I keep his leg controlled with my bottom leg. And I'm controlling this arm here, okay? Because oftentimes, they're gonna want to grab your head or this collar right here. If I don't control, what did this hand do, okay? 1/4, okay, of my 4 points of contact that should be on his body, it's like a table without one leg, not very stable, okay? So go back. So you have to make sure you have your 4 points of contact, which are your feet or legs and arms, okay? So I'm here and I'm here and I'm fighting for that arm here, okay? So let's say I have control of that wrist and he's applying, kind of leaning in. I'm gonna kind of grab that shoulder, okay? And as I pull that shoulder forward, my knees shoot past. Does that make sense? Okay? And I want to get the grip on his kind of wrist palm, okay? With no thumb. As here, my left elbow pinches to his rotator cuff. So his shoulder has a lot more limited motion. From here, my feet dig in, my knees are pinched. I move my hip to the right as my shoulders move to the right. So I can turn on to my left. One more time, and my whole pressure, you feel pressure on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm here, he can posture up, and yeah, it's not good for me. Here, all the pressure is on his shoulder, and I lift to the left, and I rotate, and I finish. Okay, one more time. Over here, and I'm framing here. Because I gotta do something. He's gonna wanna grab something with that hand. Yeah, I don't want that, okay? So from here, I have this. Oh, look, you almost see me going over, okay? Because I'm literally pulling him past me by shoulder as my right hand controls. I shoot in here. He re-postures back up because he's gonna use that right hand, yeah. See here how he rolls me on the side? I don't wanna let him do that. So I have to be here. I have to keep moving my hip, shoulder, hip, and my left elbow is pressuring his shoulder. Can you posture up? He can, but he'll posture right up under Kimura. And I crunch, and I look to the left, and finish. You watch? Let's see here. Watch your legs. Okay? So I have the knee shield here, framing here. Okay? And I have control here. As my left elbow digs in to his shoulder from here. Hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder. And I have to keep his hands, his whole arm at a 90 degree. I cannot let him be here because maybe he'll grab his belt with the other hand. Yeah. Makes sense. The one, yeah. And now it's kind of, because now I have to fight that, and it's a little bit tricky. So here, as he'll want to save it, I keep with my hip and rotating. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah.
When you're doing hip and shoulder, how do you know you've got like that?
Because I want to transfer from here to here, okay, to here, to my left hip, so I can apply pressure down with my left shoulder on the shoulder. Come here. Very important with Kimuras, apply pressure on the shoulder, okay? So we're here, look, as I pull, like I elongate, like Professor Jet says, and what I do is I pull him, and I scoot forward, and I'm here. See how I move my shoulders already to the right? my hip goes to the right, shoulders to the right, hip goes to the right, shoulders to the right. You see I'm like turning on my left side? Okay? From here. Okay? Versus this. Okay? Because he'll straighten out that arm. And that's where and that's where you have the alternative go-tos, okay? But if I keep pressure here with my elbow down, like this, he doesn't have a lot of room to maneuver. And it's very uncomfortable here. Okay? Because even here, it's a nice tight punch, okay? So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense?
How do you know when he's going for it? When he taps?
Yeah, when he taps.